depresses some people, but for me, something different. Something full of the flow of life. You understand me? Movement. Progress. It reminds me of Africa.
Africa.
Oh, what kind of mood is this? Alejo, have I ever told you how deeply you move me?
He gave away the money, asagai.
Wait, who gave away what money?
The insurance money. My brother gave it away.
What, gave it away?
He made an investment with a man not even Travis would have trusted with his most worn-out marbles.
And it's gone.
God.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. What about you now?
Me? 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 I'm nothing, me. When I was very small, we used to take our sleds out in the winter time to the only hills we knew, which were some ice-covered stone steps of some houses down the street. And we used to pack them up with snow and make them real smooth and slide down them all day. It was very dangerous, you know, far too steep. And sure enough, one day, a kid named Rufus came down too fast and hit his face right on the sidewalk. And as we were standing there looking at his split open face, I remember thinking that was the end of Rufus. But the ambulance came and they took him to the hospital and they fixed up the broken bones and sewed them all up. And the next time I saw Rufus, he only had a little line down the middle of his face. I never got over that.
Got over what?
That was what one person could do for another. Fix him up, sew up the problem, make him all right again. That was the most marvelous thing a person could do. I always thought it was the one concrete thing in the world a human being could do. I wanted to do that. Fix up the sick, make them whole again. This was truly being God.
Wait, you wanted to be God?
No, I wanted to cure. It used to be so important to me. I used to care. It used to matter. I used to care about people and how their bodies hurt.
Have you stopped caring?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
Because this doesn't seem deep enough, close enough to what truly ails mankind. It was just a child's way of seeing things. Or an idealist's.
You know, children see things very well sometimes. An idealist, even better.
I know that's what you think because you are still where I left off. You still think of your dogs and dreams about Africa. You still think you can patch up the world, cure the great sore of colonialism with the penicillin of independence.
Yes.
Independence, and then what? What about all the crooks and thieves and just plain idiots who will come into power and steal and plunder just the same as before, except this time they will be black and they will do it in the name of the new independence. What about them?
That will be the question for another time. First, we must get there.
But where does it end?
End? End? Who spoke of an end? To what? To life? To living?
And to misery, to stupidity. Don't you see there isn't any real progress, asagai? We are all in one large circle that we're marching in, around and around, each of us, with a little picture in front of us of what we think is the future, a mirage of what we think.
That is a mistake.
What?
What you just said about the circle, it isn't a circle. It is simply a long line, as in geometry, you know. One that reaches into infinity. And since we cannot see the changes or see the end of the line, we cannot know how it changes. But those who see, this is very odd, those who see, those who dream, who will not give up, are called idealists. But the people who only see the circle, we call them the realists.
Asagai. While I was in that bed in there, people went out and took the future right out of my hands. Nobody asked me. Nobody consulted me. They just went out and changed my life.
Was it your money?
What?
Was it your money?
It belonged to all of us.
But did you earn it? Would you have a single dime if your father had not died?
No.
Then isn't there something wrong, Leo? In a house, in a world where all dreams, good or bad, depend upon the death of a man? I never thought I'd see you like this. Your brother made a mistake. And now you're grateful to him so that now you can give up on the alien human race on account of it? You talk about what good is struggle. What good is anything? What are we doing and why are we even bothering?
And you cannot answer.
I live the answer.